everybody. Good morning, Heather. Nice to see you. Good to hear you had a good time at your con. It's Tuesday morning. Don't mind me if I'm a little bit off today. I had some bad news about a family member passing away last night, along with some other things going on. So, kind of in a weird place right now this week. And I still want to be productive and I still want to show up. So, I'm here. And I am going to get into the first sprint, trying to get settled in. This week, we are working on um, the new world. So, this is where our character is going into the new world. The character is immersed into their new world and situation. They're on their journey, they're setting out. And so, in this chapter, going to work on trying to describe the new world. Thanks, Heather. I appreciate that. And there's some other stuff going on too. But oh, on a bright side, on a bright note, I did find the lost manuscript in an armoire of things that were not mine. So it's interesting, but it's found. So I found the manuscript that I was looking for. So that's good. Somehow it got misplaced, but it's been found. So that's nice. And just gonna have a little rye toast, and I'm actually going with cocoa today instead of coffee this first round, and just trying to get myself in a good place for the story. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a timer up and ready and going right away. So gonna do 2 to 3 sprints today, like normal Tuesdays, and just see how it goes, and hopefully we'll get some juices flying. And I hope you're having a pretty decent Tuesday. So I'm going to go ahead and get the timer up. I hope you're ready. We're going to start our first sprint. So get your drinks, stretch, relax, pull out your documents, maybe think about some things you want to write. And I'm going to begin working on chapter 10, A New World, today. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sprint. And especially thanks for joining today. Um, I'm very happy to have the company. So be back shortly. Hello, everybody. How'd you do on that first sprint? I personally, I'm trying to get going. I ate a little bit of toast and I'm staring at my open document a little bit. Um, may take a little more time for my mind to calm down. So I'm going to try to continue to be productive and get the sprints in during prompt coffee and continue to try to work on this story today, even though I have other things going on. I'm going to pull a prompt card. We're in between the first and second sprint. This is my favorite thing, so I'm going to pull a card. Let's see. All right. Doing the right thing. So I don't know how you're going to take that either way. Doing the right thing. That's today's prompt card. Going into the new world. So that could definitely be something to think about while writing the story. And I'm going to press on. Continue to have a little brunchy breakfast and try to write. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate that. It's Tuesday. I know there's so many great, wonderful streams going on today. Be sure to check them out. Be sure to check out Devin Cutting's playlist. And I'm gonna keep moving along today and get the second sprint up. I hope you're being productive and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for joining and look forward to seeing your comments after this sprint. You can feel free to share your last line if you'd like. And we're going to be writing for another 20 minutes and trying to be productive, organizing our thoughts, and getting the words on the page would be a priority for me in this sprint. So whatever you're doing to be productive, I'm going to get ready to go right now. And we will sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sprint. Hello, everyone. How'd you do? I just got a small paragraph in, but progress is progress. And so I feel pretty good that I've got my fingers moving a little bit instead of just staring at the page today. I do apologize that I am not 100% today. Just a lot of stuff going on with me right now. Um, but I am trying to be consistent and show up when I say I'm going to show up. So I'm here. I'm trying to be productive. Even though I have so much outside things going on, I know that could be a challenge for others as well. We all have so much things going on in our life, and sometimes we get distracted. Um, but I'm going to try to make this more of an escape instead of a feel good escape more than a hindrance. So, I'll read a little bit of what I just wrote at the end. I'm not going to read all of it. Um, Arabella's mind and heart pulsed as she waited in silence, feeling hopeless. Was this truly doing the right thing? Indecisiveness filled her mind once again. Just as the thoughts came to their most intrusive, Nora appeared at the water's edge. So that's where I am right now. And so this is just stepping into the new world where I haven't gone into detail about the new world yet or her place in the new world. This is just entering into the new world. And so I'm going to be working on that today. And I'm probably going to, even after this, I'm going to take maybe a nice walk to clear my mind and things like that because I haven't got to do that this morning. It's been a really everything's just been really off lately. So I'm going to take some time to take a break and try to come back after I clear my head. And Heather said she was going to make some leftover decaf from the hotel. Very cool. It's always nice if you get free coffee to bring home. Um, I like to use the packets usually, mostly when I'm there and I don't drink decaf. So um, that's cool. It's always nice to get some free coffee. Well, not technically free, right? You pay for the hotel. So I'm hope you enjoy it. And also, you finished making your coffee, cleaned up my kitchen and then my work area, and got into my work in progress. Well, very nice. Very nice. And it's nice when we can get things just rolling smoothly throughout the day. And I know it's 11:48. Heather, would you like to do one more sprint? Let me know in the chat. I think I'm going to push through. You made some changes as well. Very cool. I'm pretty happy. I'm doing pretty well. I'm staying consistent. So I made it to chapter 10. I'm doing well. I'm trying to do 3 chapters a week, at least, a dump draft, spitting it all out and getting that story just out totally completed from even the rough draft from beginning to end. And I'm pretty happy. Even though I had some bad stuff happen last night, I found the lost printed manuscript that I've been going on and on and on and on about for a while, and with the handwritten edits in there. And so that means I can go back to working on this project after I'm done doing the stump draft. So that's well. It was in a very peculiar place. Yeah. Okay, we'll do one more. It was in a very peculiar place. It was in an armoire that I don't use that my husband uses with a lot of his important things, and was cleaning out some stuff yesterday and it came out. So somehow it missed. He had other things that were bound, I guess. And he had other things that were bound similar to this, and he must have set his things on my desk upstairs, and when he picked them up he must have accidentally put this away with his things. So that is the story of what happened to this. Was missing for a long time that I was going on and on searching everywhere for. It was in my husband's armoire with his stuff. So it's been found. So that's a little bit of a positive relief. And on that note, um, I will get our third sprint up. Thank you for popping in, Heather. Already, I feel my mood changing, and I'm feeling productive and trying to let go of things I cannot control. So I'm going to keep trying to write a little more and then get these sprints in and think about things the rest of the day and try to get even more sprints in from others writing sprints. There's a whole playlist on Devin Cutting, does a playlist every day of all the writing sprints. And it's very nice because you can look through and pick which ones you want to attend, what time of day, get the reminder, and get yourself set up for the whole week if you'd like. So I definitely like to do that. Yes, it definitely feels good to find that manuscript. I know you and Charlie both know that like I've been going on for like at least 2 months of not being able to find it. So I think when we talked about that this week, it maybe what do they say, the secret? I manifested it back to me, but I feel like it was like a couple months of trying to manifest it back to me, but it's found. So that's always wonderful. And thanks for joining. And I will get this last sprint up. This is the last sprint of the day, and then when we come back, I will share with you who the quotes are from this week and our quote of the day, which is one of my favorite things to think about throughout the day. And it's really nice. And the writing prompt, just so you know, I did incorporate doing the right thing into my story going into the new world. And so I did use the writing prompt today in this chapter. And I think I just needed that first sprint to warm up. And the second sprint, I've got the document, my fingers moving, words are coming. And so hopefully this third sprint will be productive. And then also productive throughout the day till this afternoon when I have quite a few things to do. So ready? All right. On five, four, three, two, one, sprint. And I think I am going to get coffee. Actually, I think I'm going to do an instant French vanilla cappuccino. everyone. I hope you did well. I actually did really well on last sprint, and I'm pretty happy that I'm moving forward. I hope you are too, and I hope you're being productive. And Heather, I always enjoy your company, so thanks for popping in and leaving talking to me in the comments. I really appreciate that. I did go get another drink. I'm actually I didn't feel like making a whole pot of coffee. I'm actually using the Maxwell House French Vanilla Cafe. It's really inexpensive. It's sugar free. It's pretty good. It's instant, just like two rounded tablespoons, and then add the hot water. So it's really actually pretty good for instant, and it foams up a little bit. It's pretty creamy. It's pretty good. So I went for that today, and let's see. I'll share something that I just wrote in here because we're into getting into the new world here. I wrote, um, I'll just read a little bit. It says their connection had been made in a room before passing through the water, um, appearing clear as glass, then beginning to spin into an underwater vortex of light piercing through the dark, cool liquid. The light, a warm bubble inside the coolest of waters, temperatures that were sure to cause paralysis once entered unprotected. The lake of, I'm not going to give you the name, a magical barrier from realm to realm. So, still working on that. So you kind of get an idea of her into the new world. And obviously, I'm going to go half back to and clarify a lot of stuff, but I'm just trying to get my ideas out on the paper. So, all right. You got a chapter further in your edit. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I'm feeling pretty good. I'm trying to get through this 27 chapter example and get this rough draft written before Nano, and then feel really confident about getting 50,000 words in 1 month. So hopefully I'll finish this story by the time Nano starts, and I can set this aside for a while and start a new one by Nano. So pretty good. Getting excited working through. I'm on chapter 10. Hopefully I will be to the end of chapter 12 this week. Chapter 12 will be the old juxtaposition. So I think that'll be pretty good. And I'm moving right along. Hopefully, I can get a lot of this done. I'm glad you got a chapter further in your edit. No problem. Well, a chapter plus. Very nice. That last sprint and a little bit of the second sprint, I got one full double space page and about a quarter of the next page. So I'm going to keep working today and try to keep sprinting. I hope you enjoy some of the other writers and authors' sprints, and they help motivate you to get writing. I know half the battle for me is having that time that I regularly sit down and open my document and start typing. Like the first sprint, I had a lot of trouble just getting my fingers to touch the keyboard today, but it's understandable. And right now, I'm feeling good. I'm kind of getting lost in my story a little bit. So I'll probably continue on through the afternoon with a few more sprints on other channels. And I want to thank you, as always, for joining Prompt Coffee Brunch Writing Bunch. And hopefully, in the future for Nano, we can have more people on doing sprints in the morning together, which would be a lot of fun. This week, we're doing 10, 11, 12. So that should be pretty good. Ironically, my character is just starting to enter into the new world in the edit read. How cool is that? Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. So it should be fun because we're in the new world, introducing to the new world, and then comes the fun and games, or should we say the torment and torture. However you want to put it. So here comes the challenges, writing the challenges, even though there's been a couple already. So it should be fun. And today, this week's quotes are going to be by pretty famous writer. Wrote a lot of children's books and is best well known for their story Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Ronald Dahl actually wrote a lot of children's books, but he is most famous for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He was also a aviator. He was a spy. And he worked in the medical field as well. So interesting. Today's quotes I'm gonna end off with I'm glad I decided to work on this. Thank you for the sprints. You're welcome, Heather. Anytime. I hope it helps you stay consistent as well as I am trying my best to stay consistent and break myself out of things that no longer suit me. So writing is definitely an outlet for me. I enjoy writing and makes me feel good. So I hope that's why you do the things that you do. And we all have different reasons. Mine is writing makes me feel happy and makes me feel good, and I love getting lost in writing my character stories. Sometimes I just don't have the motivation, but I'm trying to maintain that, make it a habitual writing habit uh, to have a set time. Okay, so today's quote is by Ronald Dahl, and the quote is I don't care if a reader hates one of my stories, just as long as he finishes it, by Ronald Dahl. And I just thought that was a very interesting quote to share. Um, for some of us who may get paralyzed by wondering what people will think of our writing, if it's good enough, if we're writing about the right thing. Um, let's just finish it and write it in a well written story that people want to finish and people want to read it. And it carries through to the end, even if they have mixed opinions on it. It's good to be sensitive of your readers and know what they expect and what they don't expect. What's the quote? Oh, you don't know about Ronald Dahl, but I'm sure you've heard the story Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So that's where he's most famous for. It's a British author. So, and the quote again, I'll read it one more. I don't care if a reader hates one of my stories, just as long as he finishes it. There's some other really great writer quotes that we'll be sharing throughout the week at the end of our sprints, Tuesday through Friday. I hope you join me tomorrow at 11 a.m. And hopefully Wednesday will be a good day. It's hump day and kind of halfway through the week, depending how your week goes. And hopefully it'll be a good one. End of September going into October. Nano's not that far away. And it's good to just keep everything in practice. So thanks for joining me today. And I'm glad you showed up. I'm going to go do all these things that I have to do because so much is going on outside of my writing sphere. So I hope you all have a wonderful week and a great day. Enjoy all the writing sprints and keep writing.